Hey guys, so I'm back again with another video. So I have a few changes. This is a hair update. I have a few changes in my hair plan. So originally my hair plan was to grow my hair by straightening it every few months and trimming it, like dusting it every 3 months to like clean up the ends. But as my hair is getting longer, I'm approaching like my I would say plateau, like where like my hair starts to get like it starts to stop, and like that plateau usually starts around like between 12 and 14 inches. So my hair will grow to like 14 inches, just at 14 inches, and thin out like really bad to the point where I have to trim it back to 13 inches. And this is my cycle, like all through high school, college, and last year I got to 13 inches, but I ended up cutting it, so I didn't really experience that. But this year it's starting to happen again, where like I'm getting I approach 13 inches and my hair is starting to like not thin out, but the shape isn't the same. I think my hair after a certain point doesn't grow blunt anymore. It grows like in a U shape or V shape or whatever, and I don't like V shapes. And so I just basically like started watching this girl named Stephanie Borges. She's this Brazilian girl, and she has this amazing long curly hair. Every time I see her hair, she never straightens her hair, and every time I see her hair I'm like, I never want to straighten my hair again. If I can, not never again, but like I think I want to like my goal to like be growing my hair curly, long and curly. So like I created a plan, and I don't want to tell myself to like never straighten my hair ever again, because I think that's kind of just like, I've been like not realistic, I guess. Not realistic, but like I straighten my hair at most at least once a month, and at least probably every 3 months. And so it's like to go from straightening your hair between 1 month and 3 months and to not at all, it's kind of a big change, like to never again, you know what I mean? So what I decided to do was I'm gonna straighten my hair once a year from now until I'm 30. I'm currently 26 years old. I turned 27 like next week. And I'm not gonna straighten my hair until my next birthday, when I turn 26. I mean 26. When I turn 28. When I turn 28, I'm going to straighten my hair for the first time since the last time I straightened my hair, which was in January of 2017. So the next time I straighten my hair will be February like 27, 26. My birthday's on the 26th, so probably maybe a couple days before my birthday of 2018. And by then my hair should be crazy long. I just want to like dedicate to wearing my hair curly. I'm going to insert some curly girl inspiration as to why I'd rather have long curly hair than straight hair here. So with that being said, like long curly hair it is, but that also means I need to grow my hair longer than my goal to get that length. So okay, right now I know like my hair gets really long. My shrinkage is about a third of its length. Like right now my hair is still kind of like in a like it's not short, but it's like medium long length, and so it shrinks about 50%. Now it's starting to like shrink less because it's starting to get heavier. And around this like, usually my hair, like when my hair is really short, my hair shrinks like 60%. As it grows out, the shrinkage gets less and less and less. So like in the last few months, it's been 50%, and now I can see it's starting to go like a little less than 50% because it's starting to get heavier and longer. So usually, I know that when my hair gets like really long, at least it will shrink about a third of its length. So my goal has been to grow my hair to tailbone length, which is, or actually it's butt length, which is 24 inches on me. And 24 inches in shrinkage is 16 inches. 16 inches is mid-back length. And I want to grow my hair between mid-back length and waist length in its curly state. Mid-back length on me is, so my bra is here, my waist is here. Mid-back length is like about here. So imagine like having this big voluptuous curly hair, the mid-back length. That's like crazy. And then I kind of like at most want to grow it to waist length curly, like at most, just to see if I could do it. But that means my hair will need to be somewhere between 24 inches and 27 inches. 24 inches on me is hip length. Actually, it was not hip length, but it hits my hip in the front, and the back it hits my butt, and then 27 inches hits like the bottom of my butt. 24 inches on me comes to like here in the front, and like here, here in the back. And 27 inches on my butt comes like down here. I don't know if you can see that far down. But yeah, that's long as hell. And I've never had my hair ever that long. So I don't know if it's even possible. But I think if I'm not going to straighten my hair, I'm not coloring my hair, I'm doing all this natural stuff to my hair, I think it's a possibility. And I'm going to try my best to get there. I'm trimming my hair from now on every 3 months. I was going, because like back in like January, I straightened my hair and my shape wasn't the same. It literally was like a U shape, B shape, was thinning out on the sides, and my blunt cut was gone. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, this is like the length my hair starts to plateau. And I was just like, you know what? I think, also too, the scissors I had my mom trim my hair with weren't the best scissors, so I invested in some like really nice, I think these are called Equinox or something, and they're like really nice professional hairdressing shears. They are so freaking sharp. Like, I took a piece of my hair and snipped it, and my hair was like it was like a paintbrush. It was so nice. So what I did was, it's been a month since my last, it wasn't a month since my last trim, and I decided from now my trimming schedule will be in its curly state. I'm not going to trim straight anymore. So that means my shape now isn't going to matter that much to me as much. Like the whole blunt thing is kind of like going out the window for now because I'm kind of focusing on curly hair. So that means that like I'm gonna trim my hair curly. So as you can see, my hair right now is in some twist, and I just took each twist and trimmed 1/4 inch off the ends because these scissors are just like so freaking sharp. I just felt like the trim I got last time was not that great because my hair was like the scissors were like snagging on my hair. And I was like, and that's really important, guys. Like trimming with really sharp scissors is really important because if you're trimming with like dull scissors, you're gonna just get more split ends. So I felt like I need to hurry up and get rid of these like ragged ends from those scissors I used and use like a sharp scissor. So now I'm back 1/4 inch, which is fine. So right now my hair is 13 inches and 1/4. So the next time I trim will be in May, and by then my hair will be 14 inches and 3/4, and I'll just trim it to 14 and a half. So that's what I'm gonna do from now on. I should reach my goal by March of 2019, and that'll be 24 inches, which is also 16 inches in its curly state. So it's gonna just be this big, voluptuous, gorgeous hair, I'm hoping. And if I decide to grow my hair longer, like to 18 inches in its curly state, I'm gonna just discuss that when the time comes. But for now, my ultimate goal is to grow my hair 24 inches at its stretch state and grow it 16 inches in its curly state. So that being said, I'm gonna be doing 2 types of length checks from now on. I'm gonna be doing length checks on my stretched hair. So instead of like straightening my hair and showing you the back of my hair straight, I'm going to show you my hair stretched. So when my hair is like wet or whatever, I'm going to show the back of my head, I'm going to pull it and show you where it lands on my body in comparison to how it was maybe like 6 months ago, or however it was like the last like a milestone that I was at, and how long it took me to get there. And that's how I'm going to like measure my hair straight or stretched. And then for my curly hair, I want to also document it because I want to grow my hair in its curly, shrunken state to mid-back length, aka or waist length. I want to like also show the growth of that too. So like last year, for instance, my curly hair was like neck length. It was like here, but now my curly hair sits on my shoulders. Like it literally sits like right here. But by the time the summer comes, it'll probably like be here, and then by the end of the year, it might be here. So like I want to show you the gradual growth of my curly hair as well, so you can see the shrinkage growth. Because not a lot of people do that. I mean, like some people do that, but most people show you their like stretch state growth or whatever. But the shrinkage growth goes kind of slow because no one really knows how their hair is going to shrink, and also too that nobody really knows like you don't see as much of a difference with your curly hair as you would like your straight hair. So. Yeah. It's gonna take longer, obviously, because shrinkage is real, but I just want to show both aspects since my goal is to eventually have long curly hair. So yeah, I feel like I'm talking all over the place, but that's pretty much like the gist of things. So yeah, no more heat. I'm only gonna apply straighten my hair once a year. That means every year until I'm 30, I'll straighten my hair. Okay, so that's another aspect. Next year, February 26th, my birthday, I'll straighten my hair. By then, my hair should be waist length, like 18 and a half inches, something like that. My following year, when I turn 29, I'll straighten my hair again. So no straightening that whole year again. And by then, it should be like 23 and a half inches, which is like tailbone length or whatever. And then the following year, when I turn 30, my hair should be crazy. Like it should be like 28 inches, almost 29 inches long. That's like my butt, the bottom of my butt. It's like, it sounds so crazy to think my hair could be that long, but let's just say with like just like my numbers and stuff, my hair is that long. That I also want to actually, when I turn 30, and I straighten my hair that year, I want to cut my hair into a blunt cut. Like I want to just grow my hair really long, and then when I turn 30, just for like a special occasion, I'll straighten it out. It'll be to the bottom of my butt, and I'll just cut it like 4 inches off to tailbone length, or to like top of my butt length, or 24 inches or whatever. So it'll be blunt and long, like and it's curly. I mean, it's curly, and it's straight and state. So that's like kind of what I'm thinking. Like, okay, every year between now and 30, I'll straighten my hair once a year, and then when I turn 30, I'll like do my blunt cut that I've been dying to do. So like this girl. Yeah, that's kind of like the look I wanted to go for originally, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that growing it out and like keeping it even, and then also growing it long as fast as I can at the same time. Like I kind of just think I should focus on length and health, and then focus on shape later, because the shape doesn't really matter so much when it's curly, because it's curly, it's like my hair is just like nice and curly. It's like the shape is more important to me when it's straight. So I mean, obviously curly shape matters, but my shape is nice curly, so I'm not worried about that. I'm worried more about my shape when it's straight, and because I'm not straightening it kind of doesn't matter. So I'll worry about that when like I turn 30 for special occasions. To help me keep on track, like seriously, you kind of have to like brainwash yourself. Like we're brought up in a society where straight hair is the norm. Straight hair is beautiful. Straight hair is so silky and flowy, and you can see optimal length and and all that crap, right? Straight hair is great, it's true, but curly hair is just so freaking exotic and gorgeous and big, and just like not a lot of people have it. And like long curly hair, it's just like, wow, your hair's freaking amazing. Like I want hair like that. I like being different. I don't like following the crowd. I don't like following trends. I'm kind of more of like a trendsetter, or I like know the trends before they happen kind of thing. So I kind of like don't want to do what everyone else is doing, which is straight hair. Like I want to have big curly hair. Like I don't know, I just think it's gorgeous. And also I want to represent my culture and like who I am. Like I'm a black, like multiracial woman or whatever, and I want to represent. I have to like, because of the mindset like, oh my god, I want to straighten my hair. Also too, not even just that, it's just like the boredom. Like after a while, straight hair gets really boring. After a while, curly hair gets really boring. So you have to like just like keep yourself motivated and spice it up and stuff like that, but at the same time not overdoing it. So like one way I'm gonna like keep it spicy, not like spicy. Every once in a while I'm gonna do different like styles here and there, but not overdo it so that my hair is like stressed. But a really big way to keep yourself inspired curly wise is to watch curly YouTubers that wear their hair curly majority of the time, and like who you aspire to. So my first aspiration, I would say, is Stephanie Borges, simply because even though we don't have a similar curl pattern, like we don't have similar hair, when I wear my twist outs do kind of look like her curly hair, although her curly hair is way more silky than mine. Like mine is a lot like more frizzy or like thick. Hers is kind of thin and like silky. And even though it's big, her hair is naturally like thin and silky. Mine is naturally frizzy and thick. So like, but because her hair is so big and curly and long, and I can manipulate my hair to be in a twist out to be big, curly, and long, that's who I'm aspiring to. And another girl is Victoria Gomez. You can follow her on Instagram. Her name is Victory, so VIC_TORYY. She has amazing hair too. Big, long, curly, freaking crazy hair. It's frizzy, more like my hair, but it's a different curl pattern, so it's more wavy versus curly. And then there's Sunkist Alba, of course. Sunkist Alba, I mean, her hair is not really voluptuous like what I'm looking for, but she is a curly girl and she never straightens her hair. And another girl is Lexi Marcella. So she's on Instagram and she's on YouTube, and her hair is freaking amazing. She has this long, curly, spirally, big, long, freaking curly hair. And also she straightens her hair once a year, so you get to see like how long it takes for her hair to be straight in order for it to be that long curly. So that's a good aspiration to look at too, is look at girls that straighten hair maybe like once a year, so you could see how long their hair is straight, so that you could also see how long their hair is curly, especially if you have similar hair types. And then there's Joyja. Joyja's hair has grown so much. She's now on YouTube, but she's mostly on Instagram. She has like this gorgeous red hair, and her hair is always curly most of the time, and it's gorgeous. Daniela Santos, she's another Brazilian girl I found. Her hair is not so much like mine. It's more spirally. My hair is not spirally. It's more like an S curl pattern, but she still has amazing hair. Doesn't speak a lick of English, by the way. And then Heather Banney. She is a new girl I found on Instagram, and I actually found her on Pinterest first, and I was like, I have to find this girl. Like, her hair is freaking amazing. And she's the girl I showed earlier with the long, voluptuous hair. Her hair reminds me of Victory, but it just is like I don't know, like Victory's hair she's cut it a lot this year or lately since she's been modeling, so, but Heather's hair is way longer and kind of the same texture, but yeah, she's been an inspiration a lot lately. She's 22nd century natural woman. Okay, so she has a very kinky texture, but her hair is 30 inches long. She has like 4A, 4B type hair, and her hair is 30 inches long. 30 inches, like, it's so freaking long. And although like my hair is not like hers, she's an inspiration because the fact that her hair is kinky and she's got it to be 30 inches long is amazing. In a short period of time too. Like, she has hair all the way back to like when her hair was short. So yeah, those are like my updates and I hope you enjoyed. Sorry for the guys who like watch me that love my straight hair, but you'll have to wait till next February. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.